Did you know that some engine additives can boost fuel efficiency by up to 20% and extend engine life by as much as 100,000 miles? In this video, we'll reveal 13 additives that truly work and 5 that don't. Stay tuned until the end to find out about the additive that can actually destroy more than just your engine. Let's start with the ones that work. First up is Techron Concentrate Plus from Chevron, a well-known fuel system cleaner recommended by GM, BMW, and many mechanics. It contains polyetheramine, which removes carbon from injectors, combustion chambers, and valves. Drivers often report smoother performance, better mileage, and less knocking, sometimes gaining up to 2 extra miles per gallon. Techron works best in cars using low-quality fuel or older engines. Just be sure to follow the instructions carefully, a rule that applies to most additives here. Number 2, the ATS chemical, 505 CRF fuel system treatment. When a famous mechanic like Scotty Kilmer backs a product, it's usually worth trying. One of his favorites is ATS 505 CRF. Like Techron, it contains PEA, which removes carbon from injectors, valves, and combustion chambers. It works on both gasoline and diesel engines and is pricier, but many drivers report lower oil consumption, 1 to 3 miles per gallon better fuel economy, and smoother idling with less engine noise, ideal for high-mileage cars. Later, we'll see another additive for classic cars. Number 3, Lucas Heavy Duty Oil Stabilizer. Most engine oil additives are ineffective. They can clog passages, reduce friction, and even wear engines faster. That $20 miracle might cost $4,000 in repairs. Some, like Lucas Heavy Duty Oil Stabilizer, work. This thick mineral oil is made for old engines with loose bearing clearances, reducing noise, boosting oil pressure, and lowering oil consumption. Important: only use in old engines. At over 2,500 centistokes, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. It can damage new engines, slow variable valve timing, or foam the oil. Follow instructions carefully. Number 4, Leaky Moly Moss 2 Anti-Friction Engine Treatment. Did you know a third of your fuel fights engine friction, and 62% of power is lost to heat? New oils aren't always effective in older engines. Lickily Moss 2 adds a pressure-resistant layer to metal surfaces, cutting valve train friction by up to 50%. Used in German taxi fleets, aerospace, and industry, it's designed for older engines. Benefits include easier, quieter starts, especially in cold weather. Works in gasoline and diesel engines, including turbos and particulate filters. If you want something for diesel engines specifically, the next additive is for that. Number 5, Hot Shot's Secret Everyday Diesel Treatment. Unlike most additives, Hot Shot Diesel Treatment tackles a real problem. Ultra-low sulfur diesel loses lubricating properties, causing engine wear. Standard tests show ULSD can create 520 micron wear scars, while EDT reduces them by up to 159 microns, protecting injectors and fuel pumps, which can cost over $5,000 to replace. EDT also boosts lubricity by up to 7 points, ensuring more complete combustion, easier starts, and up to 7% better fuel economy. Number 6, Seafoam Motor Treatment. Seafoam Motor Treatment is a fuel and oil stabilizer, as well as an engine cleaner. Unlike other additives, it can be added to both oil and fuel, working in gasoline and diesel engines. With over 80 years of development, tens of thousands of users report lower oil consumption, improved performance, and better fuel economy. However, it doesn't contain PA, so it's not as effective a fuel system cleaner as Techron or ATS. Seafoam is best for reasonably well-maintained older engines, and its versatility makes it convenient for multiple uses. If you want a truly magical oil treatment for old cars, stick around for number 9. Number 7, Marvel Mystery Oil. Over 100 years old Marvel Mystery Oil is a tried-and-true additive that works as a fuel system cleaner, oil stabilizer, and engine cleaner. It removes carbon from fuel pump valves and injectors, fights crankcase sludge, reduces varnish, gum, and wear and tear. Marvel Mystery Oil is especially ideal for classic or high-mileage cars. though the next additive works for all engines. Number 8. Hotshot Secret Diesel Winter Anti-Gel. Diesel engines are tough in winter. Cold starts and frozen fuel lines are common without the right additive. Hotshot Diesel Anti-Gel lowers the cold filter plugging point, boosts cetane, and improves fuel economy. Untreated diesel gels at 10 degrees Fahrenheit, but this works down to negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit, preventing start failures and $2,000 repair bills. It's a must-have for anyone living in harsh winter conditions. Treat your engine before winter. For gasoline engines, use heat gas line antifreeze. Later, we'll cover what not to use. Number 9. BGMOA Motor Oil Additive. One of the priciest oil-related repairs is fixing stuck piston rings, which can cost $2,000 to $3,500. The worst part? It's often avoidable. BG Motor Oil Additive was designed for this. It removes carbon from piston rings, stabilizes oil viscosity, and prevents sludge and varnish. Lab tests show it can boost the total base number of conventional oil by up to 40%, helping counteract acidity that can damage engine parts. Results aren't always immediate, but it protects your engine long-term, just like the next additive on our list. Number 10. Lucas TB Zinc Plus. Ever wonder why classic cars cost so much? Their flat tappet cams demand high ZDDP oils, but modern oils barely cut it. Lucas TB Zinc Plus skyrockets. Zinc levels from 600 to 800 parts per million to over 5,000 parts per million, protecting these vintage engines. Perfect for pre-1994 cars, racing, or breaking in new engines. Just don't forget to drain new engine oil after 1,000 miles. Number 11. The CRC GTI Intake Valve and Turbo Cleaner. Gasoline GDI engines can accumulate up to 40% more carbon than port-injected engines after 100,000 miles, causing cold start misfires, rough idling, and reduced throttle response. Mechanics now recommend regular intake valve cleaning, which can cost $800. CRC GDI Intake Valve and Turbo Cleaner solves this with high PEA concentration. Use every 10,000 miles for just $17 versus $800 yearly. If your car has a standard injection system, the next additive is enough. Number 12. The Gumout Fuel Injector Cleaner. Gumout offers a wide range of additives, but their fuel injector cleaner stands out. With PE, it cleans injectors, valves, and ports in gasoline engines. Safe for new cars if instructions are followed. It's most effective on older or poorly maintained engines. At just $5 for 6 ounces, mixes with 21 gallons of gas. It's a steal. For full coverage, try Gumout All-in-One Fuel System Cleaner. Before we cover the additives that don't work, we've saved the best for last. Number 13. The AT205 Reseal. At $205, Reseal is a must-have for lasting rubber parts. This plasticizer stops leaks, restores elasticity, and prolongs life in seals and gaskets. Works in engines, transmissions, power steering, differentials, hydraulics, and even suspension components. High-mileage cars can save thousands in repairs. Now that we've covered 13 additives that work, let's see 5 that don't. Number 1. Off-the-shelf octane boosters that promise 10+ point gains. If you drive a normal car, octane boosters are useless. Only high-performance engines need extra octane, and cheap boosters promising 10+ points are scams. 10 points is just 0.1 in octane, barely raising 91 to 92. Real boosters raise it to 95 for actual power. Cheap ones can also leave MMT deposits on spark plugs and sensors, costing over $1,000 to fix. Number 2. Teflon-based oil additives. Teflon-based oil additives sound perfect for reducing engine friction, but they don't work. Slick 50 paid a $10 million fine in 1997 for false claims. NASA found PTFE clogs, filters and oil passages, meaning these additives can damage your engine instead of protecting it. Number 3. The engine rebuilders. If an oil additive claims to rebuild your engine with copper, silver, or lead, beware. Soft metals cannot repair steel cylinders. These engine rebuilders may mask problems temporarily, but they ultimately cause more damage. Number 4. Ford Anti-Gel and Performance Improver. This diesel anti-gel additive works, but it's one of the worst mainstream options. Project Farm tested 11 brands. Ford ranked 10th, while Hot Shots, Peak, and Amsoil took the top spots. Even Popular House didn't perform well. Number 5. Anything containing tetraethylene, TEL, the most dangerous engine additive ever. It boosts octane and reduces knocking, but destroys catalytic converters and is a neurotoxin that can harm your liver, kidneys, and brain. Banned in cars, still used in aviation, never put it in your vehicle.